You're watching Extra 1360, Fox Sports San Diego.
Okay, you ready for this?
I am ready. Stay ready.
I've really struggled to describe what's in the rundown and saying it out loud.
Okay.
The Patriots are more vulnerable
There it is.
than they've ever been before.
Good job.
Since the Brady-Belichick era has become upon us. All right, 3 reasons.
Ever. Give me your 3.
Okay, well, here was the first one. Rob Gronkowski, after the game, after the loss to the Lions, asked about the trade. Here's what Gronk said.
Yeah, it happened, and Brady's my quarterback. That's all. Wasn't going anywhere without Brady.
Couple interesting things about that.
So it said he killed a trade to the Lions in the offseason.
Yeah, he said he wouldn't go.
Yeah, it happened. Would you blame him? Would you blame him?
Well, he just lost to the Lions, so maybe he'd be in a better place.
Come on now. He could go WWE, he could go to the movies, he could be the next John Cena or The Rock, or he could go back to New England and he could be Rob Gronkowski, or you could go to Detroit and accept a trade there, and that's the end of your time. You're going now to football purgatory. Hope you like football, Rob. I mean, you've got to kill that trade. But I agree with you that this is a thing. Like,
well, there's a layer to this, though.
who are they going to throw the ball to?
Well, who was trying to trade him? Who's the general manager of the Patriots?
Of course. But who are they going to throw the ball to if they got rid of Gronk? What was the plan? They don't have Gronk right now. Who are they pass the ball to? They don't have anybody.
They don't.
They don't have anybody.
But isn't this one of the issues when your head coach is your general manager?
I'm
Isn't
sure.
this a
I'm
little
sure
bit of the reason
Belichick's.
why you'd like to separate
I'm
the two?
sure Belichick's got a vision going on. I'm sure he does. It's so hard to be critical of the Patriots, dude. With Belichick and running the show as the general manager, they've won 5 Super Bowls. They've played in 8 Super Bowls in 18 seasons. It's hard to look at Bill and go, I don't think Bill should be running the show. I think Bill should be running the show. I don't know what the hell's going on at the end of this time here. Like, this is the end of the window. There's no doubt about it.
You agree this looks different than it ever has before.
Well, just the look and the feel in the offseason. And here's why I think they're more vulnerable. The way they lost in the Super Bowl, bouncing back from that. I've talked to Rob Ninkovich, one of the Patriots. He's like, I think he's lost in 2 of the Super Bowls that he played in against the Giants. And he's like, they are the most devastating things that would ever happen in your entire life. He's like, I would much rather not make the playoffs than play in the Super Bowl and lose it. That's how bad it hurts. So you lose multiple Super Bowls now, and you lose this one, devastating, to a backup quarterback in Nick Foles. And now you've got to get back on the horse, recommit to a coach who didn't even commit to putting Malcolm Butler in the game and giving them the best opportunity. I think the recommitment after losing the way they did and after the stunt that Belichick pulled in the Super Bowl, I think that's the hard part, and that's why I think they're so vulnerable. They have no weapons. They have no threats. What did Cameron tell us about Josh Allen? It's like, I know he's young, but you got to let him extend the field. So the Patriots are just so limited to underneath routes. They've got nothing up top. They've got no speed. They've got no threats. They are vulnerable. And Tom Brady's apathy is a huge part of that.
That's number one. Why? Because everyone else falls in line with Tom Brady if he's willing to accept what Bill Belichick is doing. One of the reasons, because Gronk didn't have to answer that question. Gronk isn't as dumb as he sounds. He really is not. And I've heard him not answer questions.
You don't have success in life like Gronk has and be dumb.
Right.
You don't dumb your way to success.
When Gronk acknowledges a trade like that, it's because of frustration. And I think that the frustration, why he will say it publicly, is because Tom Brady, he feels it from him as well.
And how about that?
Brady's no